Service providers. Now, again, what's a service provider? That'd be coaches, consultants, copywriters, website builders, educational platform developers. Like if you have something in your mind and you're trying to help other people get the benefit of what you're training them on, this is going to be for you. First of all, I want to let you know, congratulations. Most people do not have the nerve at all to do what you're doing, to go into business for themselves, to be able to create income for them, for their family, to be able to put something revolutionary, or not even that revolutionary, but like unique to you out there in the marketplace. Like it's not simple. Most people get stuck in this 9-to-5 grind where they're working for somebody else, usually working too many hours for not enough pay. So the fact that you're here and listening to this, congratulations. What you're doing is absolutely heroic, and I really mean that. What I can tell you is the mass majority of people that I work with, first of all, who am I? My name's Jacob Rupp. I was in the nonprofit world for about a decade and a half. I got 4 kids, and I was the sole breadwinner, and I had to pay for my kids. Otherwise, someone's got to feed those kids, right? I found myself, because I was doing the nonprofit work, sinking deeper and deeper into debt every single year. I had, again, same thing. I worked crazy hours, massively underpaid from my perspective, and I needed to do something different. I ended up monetizing my expertise. And in this case, I was helping people find meaning in their life, structure in their thinking, having the kind of relationships that they wanted. And I learned how to monetize that and actually go from being honestly like $50,000 in credit card debt to doing 5- and 6-figure months. And what I learned is what I became very passionate about teaching, because had I known what I did now when I was like 20 or 25, 30, I could have had a whole different life. So I hope if you have a few seconds, I just want to share what I would recommend if you are on this journey and you're finding yourself not yet hitting the financial objectives that you like. Number one, you have to get really clear on what those objectives actually are. So if you don't know where you want your business to go, if you don't know how many clients you want, how much time you want to work, the price point of what you're offering, if you're just kind of like spitballing this, it's going to be very, very hard for you to be successful. Because if you don't have a clear outcome, you're probably not going to get there. So know that, number one. Now, if you aren't sure how to do that, literally just reach out to whoever gave you this video and ask me. I'm happy to help you. Number two, you want to get clarity around who those people are that you actually want to help and what the people's problems are that you'd like to be solving. And like the real problems. Again, if you're doing copywriting, it's not like I need a copywriter. That's not the real problem of the person that's going to hire you. Probably the biggest problem is, how do I get people to buy my stuff? Or how do I attract people who want to buy my stuff? Or now that I have people attracted, how do I actually get it across the finish line? So you want to actually learn who my ideal client is and what their real problem is. Now that's actually a skill set that's not intuitive. And oftentimes if you're busy talking and pitching, you're not going to know what their actual problem is. So you actually have to know, how do you set up a framework for a conversation where your clients or your prospects will tell you exactly what their problem is, exactly what it's costing them, and what they're willing to invest in order for you to know, is this a fit or not? So that's the second thing that you need. You need clarity on where you're going to go, you know who you're going to help and what you're going to help with specifically. Where are those people, right? A lot of times, you might have seen this on LinkedIn, like a lot of times your best clients aren't cruising a solution on LinkedIn. You're probably the one cruising the solution on LinkedIn if that's where you are. But your clients might be in a classroom. They might be in an office building. They might be working within an existing network of professionals. So like, where are your clients and how do you get in front of them? That's the next thing that you have to know. And usually if you don't have clarity on that, you're going to spend all of this time building Facebook groups and Instagram channels and podcasts, and God only knows what you're going to do. But most likely the people you're actually trying to reach aren't going to find you there, because you're literally building. It's like, I have a house. It's like, cool. Do I know where the house is or the shop? It's like, no, I don't know. I didn't even know I was looking for this house. So it's like, you got to go in front of the people in order to sell. That's why, famous story. Like if you put, let's say like a coffee cart in front of a courthouse, for example, like literally the people that want the coffee are walking out and they're literally seeing it. It's not like the coffee cart is somewhere, down the block that they didn't know. And they're like, oh man, where's that specific coffee house? It's like, put the need that the thing that you're serving, put it in front of your customers. But you gotta know where your customers are. And if you can't do that, then that would also be something to think about. And if you need help, just don't hesitate to reach out. Now, the last thing I can tell you, which is crucial, is now that you have people in front of you that you actually can help, how do you actually speak to them in a way that they're going to want to hire you? What are the things that have to happen in a conversation to stop you from being friend zoned, where they're like, that's cool, okay, can we hang out? Or, hey, yeah, cool, I'll check it out and I'll, circle back around with you. But how do you actually go from identifying someone that literally is ready to buy to actually paying you? And again, if you've been in business for any period of time, I'm sure you know that that's not such an easy skill. I dropped another ball. It's like, cool. Well, how many more balls do you want to drop before you realize you need help learning how to effectively enroll your clients? Now, if any of these things resonate and it would be helpful to you to actually get some hands-on help for your business, please don't hesitate to reach out to me, the person that sent you this video, or my team. My website is disruption.com. My name is Jacob Rupp. And again, I really want to commend you on the very brave thing you're doing called building your business, securing a different financial future for your family, and adding a lot of value to the marketplace. Thank you very much.